Hey everyone, today's video is for everyone who wants to take a standard and a structured virtual assistant course. I know you guys have been saying I should tell you which course, and I have recommended a few courses, but today's course is a special type of course. This is because I actually went through this particular course, right? And when I was doing the research for the other course, this course wasn't open. I mean, it has not been open since 2 years now. 2 years now, right? So sit tight and I'm going to unravel everything to you. If you're actually a beginner or you've taken a course before but you're not sure, you're not confident in what course in that course you took, or you feel like the course you took was not that structured, you feel like everything was just here and there and you seem to lack structure, or you're actually working as a virtual assistant but you kind of stumbled into it, right? This course is the course you need. It's standard, it has everything you need to start and to advance as a virtual assistant. So before I start, I would like to say that I am a product of this course. I actually took this course back in 2022 when I had already started a job as a virtual assistant without having a clue on how to navigate. Like, I just had few skills here and there, but I didn't have that comprehensive look. So immediately I saw an ad on Instagram, I clicked and I signed up, and the rest is history. I'm so very glad that I actually took this course, because I wonder what my life would have been like if I actually didn't take this course. So this course kind of gives you this Coursera training vibe. So if you've done any course on Coursera, or you've like gone through how Coursera does their thing, it gives you that kind of vibe. So it's actually a software that has this pre-recorded courses on it. But you know how I'm very skeptical about pre-recorded courses. The thing is that every week you get to talk to someone on that thing you learned during the week. Don't worry, I'm going to give you everything you need to know before the end of this video. So their software is actually not basic. It's actually not basic. So it's going to allow you to do so many things. It's going to allow you to interact with other people. It's going to allow you to submit your assignments as at when due. Like, there's a timer. If you submit late, you fail. Like, and over time, you actually get kicked out of the training, right? So, but then don't worry, they're going to give you time to get acclimatized with the platform. During my time as a trainee, we got to submit assignment every week. And so during the week, you will do the course, you will learn certain, you actually go through certain modules, and by the end of it, you have a course based on that thing that you were taught during the week, which will have I think the deadline was 12 a.m. Saturday or 12 a.m. Friday, I can't remember. And latecomers submit on Sunday or something, on Monday the next week or something like that. But you get acclimatized with the platform. The training that I'm talking about is the ALX Virtual Assistant training. So I'm getting this information from their website at alx.africa. That's www.alxafrica.com. Now, it is an 8-week course. So same as my time, it's going to be an 8-week course, which is approximately 2 months. So during my time, they've used the first and second week to get us acclimatized with the platform, and the same is for you guys. During the first and the second week, you're going to get acclimatized with the platform. There are going to be instructions, there are going to be manuals, and given that they've done, my time was the first time they did it, it means that things are going to be more easier this time, because they've gone back, gotten feedback, and they are going to make it much more interesting. I'm even thinking of doing the course. I mean, am I going to lose anything from it? But anyways, you should commit at least 30 to 40 hours per week for this training. Now, if you have a job, please register for this training. If you already have a job, register. If you do not have a job, register. If you have a part-time job, register. You need to do this course. Forget about the 30 to 40 hours. Yes, you need to commit time, but I mean, you have time in the night. It's time bound, so to speak, but it's more like a weekly time bound kind of thing. So each week's work will be made available every Monday of that week, And so you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to catch up. Okay, so when they mean 30 to hours, they mean 30 to 40 hours, it means per week. So anytime during the week, you can go on to the platform, do your work, do your assignments, and vamoose, right? So this year's program is going to start on 1st of July 2024. Admission is free, but you'll need to complete an assessment. So basically, from someone who's been doing projects, I know that this project is actually going to cost them, or is actually costing them, a whole lot of money. But because they have this sort of partnership with MasterCard, the program is made free. So MasterCard is sponsoring it for you. So don't feel that because it's free, it's not going to make sense. If I'm telling you, it's structured, it's a standard training. It's not that type of training that people just, there's nothing like WhatsApp group. I think they use Slack. Yeah, they use Slack in addition to the platform. So everything is kind of like standard and structured. Okay, so you will need to pass the assessment. Usually a lot of people pass the assessment, but then again, during the program, if you miss, I think during our time, if you missed two assignments, if you fail to submit two assignments on time or at all, you get kicked out of the program, right? So that's how serious they are. They don't want unserious people in the platform. So in the beginning of the platform, on the Slack channels, people were there, but by towards the end, people had been kicked out. So we had, more serious people in the platform. So this program actually encourages peer-to-peer learning. So sometimes for us, they paired us up with certain people to work on an assignment. So this encourages all in the platform, right? All on Slack rather. And so this kind of encourage like peer-to-peer learning. And so we get to submit. And sometimes people would get to mark your script. You would also have the opportunity to mark other people's scripts. So this kind of gives you insight to seeing what others are thinking, what others are actually feeling about that particular idea people are working on at that point. Now, one thing I also actually love, amongst other things I've mentioned about this ALX program, is that the instructors are seasoned virtual assistants. Now, the problem I have with courses, people organizing courses out there, is that most people are not virtual assistants. They are just people that feel they know what being a virtual assistant is, or people that have actually undergone a course but they don't have the stamina, like they've not worked as a virtual assistant, so they decide to do a course, or probably they just have one client and they decide to do a course. So but the people in this program, I mean the people who taught us, were people who were top rated sellers on Upwork. I think most of them got their clients on Upwork, and so even after the program, not after the program, but towards the end of the program, they did a course on how to get jobs on Upwork. So it's kind of like a full package if you ask me. So I am on the website. If you go to the website, these are the things you're going to see, but I just wanted to highlight them a little bit. So this will be your learning journey for the 8 weeks, right? So for the first and for the second week, as I mentioned earlier, you will be allowed to onboard, like it's the onboarding section and understanding VA. So they're kind of going to be doing introduction to VA, and also onboarding is very important because it's when you get to learn how the platform works, all of the tools that you're going to be using. You're not submitting any, most times like you're working directly on Google Workspace. So like it's like you try to figure things out in the beginning. They teach you how to submit your assignments, teach you how to retrieve your assignments, how to see other people's assignments. These first 2 weeks are very, very crucial. Okay, now for the next 2 weeks, the third and the fourth weeks, they teach you out and you practice how to work on essential virtual assistant tools. So I'm talking about those different tools I have made in that video. So if you are in this video and you were thinking about courses that are teaching you how to use those tools that I mentioned, productivity tools, collaboration tools, they are going to do this. They did this for us, right? So if anything, they are going to improve on what they taught us. Okay, so That's what you're going to do for week 3 and week 4. And for week 5, they're teaching finding opportunities and upskilling. So like it's important, you see what they said, finding opportunities as a VA, definitely, and upskilling. So it's important to have that mindset of not remaining a VA for the rest of your life. Like you were using this as a stepping stone, and then you're thinking of how do you upskill, how do you become a better VA, how do you move on to another type of career that you would actually use this type of skills that you're using, right? And then for the 6th week, they are talking about sourcing opportunities, right? And for week 7, your practice completing VA tasks, right? So you guys are going to do a whole lot of tasks, and you're going to complete it as at when due. And for the 8th week, they're going to be talking about niche skills, program and conclusion, right? So program conclusion, right? So I feel like this course is all you've been looking for. It is free and it is structured. And then at the end of the day, I remember when we were doing this course, the emphasis, they kept on saying it. The emphasis is not on the certificate. The emphasis is in learning your skill. I feel like if you take it serious, you will learn. And even whether you get certificate or not, whether at the end of the day you finish or you don't finish, those skills that you actually learned are going to help you. Okay, they're going to help you throughout your career. I mean, even while I'm in business, like those are like productivity. So there are things that you're going to help you as long as you're going to be productive or you're going to collaborate with people in your work. Okay, you guys, I'm going to put the link in the description. So if you liked my video, if you actually enjoyed the content that I just made, feel free to push the like button, put it in the comments that I'm doing well. Like I really want to hear that I'm doing well, you guys. Like I want to be sure. If I'm not doing well, feel free to tell me I'm not doing well. You'll not die, I'll not die too. Okay, and if you've not yet subscribed, please click the subscribe button and see you in my next video. Bye.